in Bangkok, Thailand. I really haven't had an appetite, so I'm gonna try to eat something salty. These pistachios. See how I do with those. It's been tough for me, and it's nausea, but other than that, I'm having an amazing time. I hope the salt will help me a little bit, maybe. I'm trying to hang on here for a little while. I don't think I've ever been on YouTube Live. Hey, Justin. Hey, cuz. I ain't never did YouTube Live. Okay, I'm gonna start doing this. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock p.m. here. And I still ain't had no appetite. Because you know I ain't gonna wither away. I'm okay. Just been struggling with nausea. So I'm eating some pistachios. Figure maybe this salt might help. This is my 5th one. So yeah, I'm doing good. At least I got somebody on here because I ain't never been on YouTube, but I said, you know what? I'm spending all that time on TikTok Live and they don't do nothing for you. They don't give you an onion to make a tea sandwich. So I figured I might as well. Alright, that's about it. Can't eat no more than that. Did you see my video? I went to the temple today. Oh, it was so nice. Yeah, it's been since I've been here. It really has been bad, but you know what? I think it's kind of like associated with traveling, maybe like not traveler's diarrhea, but maybe it's just because I'm gonna tell you another thing is, you know, I used to be a big sweet junkie, and I haven't had the desire for any sweets since I've been here. So maybe God's trying to rid me of that addiction, you know. So that's what I say. I don't know. You know, but I ain't had no desire to eat nothing sweet. Everybody been trying to eat some mango sticky rice, and I was ain't interested in it. So what I've been eating and what works is boiled eggs in the morning. I eat a boiled egg or 2 if I can stomach it, and cereal with banana, some cornflakes. Today though, I had some fruit. I went to Icon Mall. It's a beautiful mall. And I went there. We took a ferry there, me and Alejandro. We took a ferry there. It was beautiful. And we ate on the rooftop of the mall. They have like a outdoor seating. Beautiful. And I had a Caesar salad and some chicken wing. I couldn't eat but 2 of them little wing days. Now, you know them wing days. I would have told 6 pieces up at home. But I just couldn't. It was just, oh, the nausea was. But I ate the salad for the most part. So I got that down. And then I had a watermelon smoothie. So got some fruit in and 2 wings, a salad, and these little few nuts. So I'm doing a little better. Oh, yeah, good Caesar salad. Yeah, it was good. It ain't had no anchovies on it. John get it with anchovies. I'd be like, ugh. But it was really good. The mall was so beautiful. And then the you gotta look at my video of the temple. We went to the Wat Arun temple. It was so beautiful. We had me and Alejandro. We dressed up in authentic Thai clothing. Went to the temple. We had a private photographer. And all of that was under $60 for both of us. I was like, and I wanted somebody to experience that with me. So I'm glad that I have a friend here. She's from Bolivia, beautiful young lady, and I'm glad that I was able to take someone to experience that with me. You know, but it was beautiful though. I was like, wow. And the one thing about it, like I pride myself on being a spiritual person, not very religious. And I think that kind of helps me with open-mindedness, and I can go to a temple and I see God everywhere. And God is in everything, so I'm not judgmental when it comes to people's beliefs. And I mean, you gotta think, this is my family. A lot of them probably are Buddhist or whatever. Who cares? That's what. And we probably the way we are because where we was born. You know. Yep, he did. Yep. And it's probably like, I mean, if I wasn't born in America, if I was born here, sure, I probably would have been Buddhist. I mean, who knows? It has a lot to do with your location and your upbringing and what you were taught. Yeah, I grew up for a little while thinking Jesus was white, like I think all of us did. Then I found out when I was older that he looked like me. And I don't know if that made me feel any better or that people say that he's black. I mean, do we really get points because of that? People always say that Jesus was black. Okay, and what that got to do with it? You know what I'm saying? Oh, is that why it's so hard for us or something? Black? I just don't. But to each his own. I'm not here to put down. I guess what I was trying to say is that I don't want to put down nobody's religion, or their beliefs. You don't have to definitely, necessarily agree, but push on. And that's what I love about it here. It's like you don't get judged or anything. Like I was talking to a friend of my uncle's, and beautiful young lady. And we probably were talking for about 30 minutes. And then I asked her, I said, are you married? And she said, no, I have a girlfriend. And, who cares? I was like, oh, okay. Like, I wouldn't have known. I was just wondering, because she was, like, probably in her late 20s, very nice. And she was telling me about that she wanted to move to Singapore with her partner, and she said that, that LGBTQ community is not really accepted there, and how she loves Thailand for that. And I noticed, like, I see couples holding hands here, the same sex, and those things are not really done. I don't see that in America. And so I'm glad that there's a place where people could feel comfortable and not have to worry about being judged. And that's what she was talking to me about. She was like, I don't want to go to Singapore and pay more money and not be accepted. So, but yeah, I think was beautiful that she felt comfortable to trust me with that information and not that she was going to be judged. And I think it's a beautiful place, beautiful people. I mean, they're very honest. And his cameras all over. So even if they wasn't honest, somebody gonna find out. If you call the police and you say you left something somewhere, they gonna find it. They consider that a big deal. People being honest. But I try to make sure that's why I don't drink or smoke or do anything to alter my mind while I'm here. Because I want to make sure that I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's and making sure that I ain't leaving nothing in no cars, or I got my passport with me, and taking care of myself, make sure I'm staying safe, because I got to get back home to y'all. I can't be out here in these Thailand streets acting a fool. Plus, I'm here for, renewal and peace, I don't want no problems. I don't want to be in these people country acting up. I'm just going to stay for my little 60 days on whatever the free travel visa give me. That's what I'm doing. I ain't trying to pay and get nothing long term. I don't need nothing long term. I just want to get back to my family. So that's all. Yes. But yeah, this is kind of cool. Okay. It look like I got 2 people in here. Wow. Okay. Well, show yourself. Because I only see my cousin, but I'll take whatever you can get. So we see now, okay, whatever today's date is, and it's 2 people in here. So if I keep doing this, maybe 30 minutes a day, maybe it'll help my following here. I'm almost, I just recently reached monetization. So trying to change my niche into travel. Sometimes, that can backfire on you. Like people say, well, you might lose a lot of followers or something. But I had just started this channel, so I'm really grateful and pleased. It's been probably about 90 days since I had it live, so I think I'm doing pretty good. All my numbers say that, so. And then again, who cares, Yep. It's 6 p.m. here. And it's probably, 7 there? Yep, 11 hours difference. That's been a kind of an adjustment. But I kind of I'm like a baby. I take naps all day. I take me a nap for about 4 hours and I get up. Call John, call Ma, call Elijah, or whoever, or one of, or all of them. And I try to get up maybe if I go to sleep, I get up about 11. I'm probably gonna take a nap. I get up about 11. So that way it's midday there, and then I could get everybody. But pray for me, cause this nausea. I just want to be able to enjoy a couple of meals. I really have not eaten much since I've been here, and that's a little concerning. Not too much now, but if it does persist, we'll have to figure out something. I'll probably have to go to the doctor or something. But it hasn't been to the point where I feel ill. I've been able to walk. I've had energy. I've, gone places every day. And so it's just that feeling, that nauseous feeling, in the pit of your stomach, ugh. When I smell certain things, it brings on nausea. I got one of them things I sniff, and it do help a little bit. If you feel lightheaded or anything, them little like inhalers that they sell here. Everybody get them. So I've been trying some things. I do have some nausea medicine. Now I take it in the morning with my first meal or before my first meal. So it can kind of prepare me. And it gives me about a 2-hour window where I can eat. And then I take it in the evening. And, but I'm supposed to eat something, so I ate these nuts so I can take it in the evening. Because I really don't want to eat a meal. I couldn't stomach any more food, you know. So if I don't eat fruit, like I got a couple of grapes, so maybe I'll eat it. They're huge though. They're like this big. Each green grape is huge. And so I, take the grape and I'll eat about 3 of them. That's all I need. And then I can take the nausea medicine. So I'm gonna do that before bed, and that helps me, like I guess, prepare my stomach through the night. But I can't keep taking nausea medicine though, you know. So, yeah, yeah. It's been consistent though. That's what's concerning me, because every day I've had it. Every day I've been nauseous. You know, I wasn't even nauseous when I was pregnant. That's the crazy thing. That's when you're supposed to be. I never really struggled with nausea in my life until recently. Like I would say, I've struggled with it in the U.S. I would say it's really been since I've been on my weight loss journey, and probably since I've been doing intermittent fasting. I've noticed like nausea, you know. So maybe that nausea is what allows me to fast for long periods of time, unlike a lot of people. Okay. So I'm hoping that it goes away. I know that's all I can do is pray. But I've been worried about my dog though. Bingo. He ain't been feeling well. Yeah, I'll look into it. Yeah. I got traveler's insurance, so it does cover like hospital visits and stuff. Um, so yeah, Bingo been sick since I left. I think he is depressed. He misses his mommy. And John said he just ain't got no, he was like me. He like a social butterfly, Bingo. He's such a lovable dog. He, Beagle. And since I left, it's kind of like his personality left. And I told John, I said, well, take him to the doctor. He took him to the doctor. He checked everything out. That's why I think it's like mental health, because they checked him and they couldn't find anything wrong. So now John's gonna have, because I told him, I said, you take care of my baby. He gonna take him to the vet, and they gotta put him under to put like a scope or something. I said, I don't care, do it, because that's my baby. I hope he be okay though. I've been worrying about him, because that's kind of holding up. John is supposed to be coming here, so we'll make sure the dog is straight before he come though. Yeah, that's my baby. I said, you miss your mommy, Bingo. And then when I talk to him on the phone, he don't even say nothing. He don't move or nothing. He just heartbroken. It just hurts me so much. I'm like, what do you want me to do, Binky? He's so cute. But I'm hoping that they find out. We thought he might have had like a tick on him, because they can make you kind of be hallucinating. But he didn't. So I don't know. I'm just worried about him. But pray for him. That's my baby, and I don't want nothing happen to Bingo. I'm all the way over here. That just drives me crazy. But I'm about to get out of here because mosquitoes is. But I did this. I like YouTube Live. This is what's up. I'm gonna have to play some music. Take y'all over there where my people at and introduce y'all to people and everything. And yeah, that'll be nice. So now I know that I like YouTube Live. I'm gonna do this more. We're gonna try this a little more and see how I do. All right, cuz love you.